One of the things that I like to do if I am making a miter joint in the corner is take a shorter piece that's a test piece, and this piece could be as short as just a couple feet long, and check and see how the joint's going to fit before I cut my long piece. Because sometimes I can make a slight adjustment in this angle and make that joint fit better. This joint looks like it's going to work out pretty well. I may be a little bit long into the corner, but what I can do to make that work out, if this were going to be my final piece, I could block plane just a little bit off the back side of this, and that would let it slide behind the other piece and go into the corner. That's why I'd rather cut a little bit long going into the corner. If it's short going into the corner, only thing I can do is put a wooden shim behind this piece and bring it out and then caulk behind it, but I hate to do that, although sometimes you have to. But if it's long going into the corner, I can block plane a little bit of that off and make a good joint. This piece is going to an outside corner. I actually have the luxury of making this joint fit and then marking it on the corner and cutting it. That's one of the reasons I like to work towards outside corners in the room. As I go around this whole room, I want to finish up at that corner. So what we're going to want to do right now is we're going to test this joint. When we get a good joint, then I'll have Ken mark that point. Now, an outside corner is exactly the opposite of an inside corner. If anything, I want to cut that just a little bit short, because if I block plane some off the backside, that'll let the joint come together at the corner. Ready, Ken? Okay, we're going to need to roll it up just a little bit, and I want to block plane a little off the back side of this, so pull it down real quick. Just have it, and I'll block plane. And I'm just going to block plane about the last 6 inches at the most. Okay, now the other thing I think I need to do, now that I've seen how that joint's going to fit, I'm going to go ahead and bump this up just a little bit. I'm just going to put this block of wood underneath the trim. Sometimes I can move it just with my rubber handle and my hammer, but sometimes I need a block of wood to beat on. And I'm going to nail it just one time there at the bottom. Okay, come on to the corner. Okay, push. Okay, I'm thinking that that's about as good a joint as we'll ever get right there. I may block plane just a little off the back side. Why don't you go ahead and mark that, Ken? How you looking, Ken? I'm looking good. Okay. Just a little above our blue line, but not bad. Not enough it'll hurt us in, I don't think. Just a fuzz bit of it. This way until we get a really good tight joint. And it looks like that's about where we want to be. Still going to nail back away from the corner to see, in case I want to roll it up a little bit. I'm going to take my block Maybe tap just a little bit, but I think that's about as good as we're going to get on that cope joint too.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this material, don't forget to like and subscribe.